A heretic is somebody who doesn't conform to the common belief. So if you like, these high flavor, different craft beers, and you drink those, you're a bit of a heretic.
From the wineries of the Suisun Valley to the unique shopping downtown to the challenge of our golf courses and bike trails, there's something for everyone right here. So come discover with us, somewhere in your city.
We're here at Heretic Brewery. It's a beautiful Saturday. I'm here with Jamil Zainasheff. Is that correct? Thanks for joining us, Jamil.
Oh, thanks for coming down.
Tell me how this brewery started. What made you decide to get into this business?
My neighbor Steve one day gave me a glass of beer across the fence. And he said, "Here, taste this beer." Tasted it. I'm like, "Steve, that's like the best beer I've ever had." I'm like, "Where do I buy this beer? What's it called? Where do I find it? What store carries it?" He's like, "Jamil, I made that beer myself." And I told my wife about it, and she bought me a Mr. Beer kit for Christmas. And so I made beer, and then I focused on making the best beer possible. I quit my software job, and I was like, "Oh, what do I want to do next?" My wife's like, "Well, you need a job." She wasn't okay with me not having a job. And I said, "Well, we could open a brewery." She's like, "Okay." The business is very tricky. The brewing process I learned with years of study, practice, repetition. I entered a lot of competitions just to, not to win awards, but to get objective feedback on my beer. And that enabled me to really perfect what I was doing and really know, how to make great beer.
So tell me about this event that you're having here today. You have wall-to-wall people.
This is Evil 3. The release party is always the day before Super Bowl. For us, it's one of these things where we try and make a really great beer and return it to our community at the lowest price we can. It's that one day of the year where it's like, thank you so much for being our customer. Thank you so much for supporting us all year long.
So tell me about some of these names that you have for your beers, and who comes up with the names? Is it you? Is it your wife? Is it your staff?
It's a community effort.
Okay.
So we've had beers that were named by some of the airmen coming from the air base. We've had beers that were named from our employees. We have beer that sometimes when I listen to a song on the radio, it gives me an idea. So all those ideas that come in, we write them down. And then when we make a new beer, we go through that list. Really what brought me to Fairfield was Charles Chang, who was the business development manager in Fairfield. Charles got in his car, drove out to me, and talked to me and found out what we were all about. And that really meant a lot to me. The other fact is there's great water in Fairfield.
Yes.
That's the reason there's an Anheuser-Busch plant here.
Exactly.
Is the water. And along with the Anheuser-Busch plant comes the can manufacturers, Rexam and Ball are here. And it's the reason a lot of the support structures here, the sewer system and all that is built to handle breweries. So it's a perfect location for a brewery.
Right.
That and the fantastic community here, it's been absolutely the best possible place. I cannot imagine a better place to open a brewery in the world than Fairfield.
What are the future plans for Heretic? Where do you see yourself going from here?
We'll be able to grow here, and then when we run out of room here, we're still staying here. Where either we'll cut it off then, or we'll look at the other buildings around us and empty lots around us, and we'll just continue to be here. We're never leaving Fairfield. This is where we're at. This is everything to us.
Awesome. Well, Jamil, thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate your time. You heard it here. You can get your Heretic beer here, or you can ask for it at your favorite restaurant. And do ask for it at your favorite restaurant, because we want to support local businesses like these. This is Whitney Skillman for Channel 26, and I'll see you next time somewhere in your city.
If you would like to see us somewhere in your city, email us at channel26@fairfield.ca.gov.
Hi, I'm Alex Mayer, and you're watching Channel 26.
I'm Andrew Mayer, and you're watching Channel 26.